What is going on, guys? Boss Sniper Beavetto bringing you another Nioh guide. Today we're taking on Kamaitachi, and by God, I found this really hard. There's absolutely loads of times I was going in there and fighting against it, and even when I'd got it all the way down to a tiny little bit of health, I had plenty of health left, it was still super deadly, and it still completely wiped the floor and just put a couple of my failed attempts on. Even with a summons, wasn't getting the job done. So don't judge too harshly that in this successful attempt we did bring a summons with us. This guy was, I think it was level 73, and so I recommend the mid stance. I'm using the Kusarigama. We're in mid stance. We're going to be doing more blocking than I'd usually feel comfortable with. Normally I just try and evade, but there's a number of attacks this guy does which are very deadly, and I recommend being in a block stance. So a few things to watch out for. That spinning attack that comes towards you, I was never able to successfully counter it, so just getting into a block, if you get your burst counter wrong with that red swirling attack, you're going to make a mistake. So when he climbs into a tree, always throws a projectile at you. Sometimes he'll get the red aura around him. That's a really good one to burst counter. You just have to wait and wait and wait until he actually leaves the tree. So here we go again. I've been caught twice now with his burst attack. I haven't got the counter right on the tail swipe at all. Well worth bringing the full stack of elixirs with you. If you've run out of elixirs on the mission, you can always donate things in the Kodama offering at the shrine. Donate a whole bunch of yellow and white garbage weapons to the Kodamas, and they'll give you a refill of elixirs, which I found really helpful. So he's in the dark zone. Because he's so small and fast, I found him an absolute nightmare to use this against. You'll see I barely get any hits against him at all. My usual advice is to wait until you're in the dark zone before you use your yokai shift, but on this occasion I think you'd probably be better using it before dark zone, just because he does at least stay still a little bit more than he did here. So that said, when he does that tornado attack, if you can dodge just to the side and then step in, you've got a window to hit him. Again, I've made a right hash of the burst counter on that. I find the burst counters when he's in the tree are easier to time, just because you've got a little bit longer to do it. Using the trees is great for evading. It's been very helpful that the summon has tanked it a little bit and drawn his attention. When he's coming after you relentlessly, it is very difficult. Now he's down to the last inch or two of health. As you'll see, I've been throwing the kunai knives and the shuriken at him, and eventually we win. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.